And welcome to another edition of the One Kindred, One Business Initiative series brought to you by the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor to the Imo State Government under the leadership of Senator Hope Uzodimma. My name is Kenneth Amechi, and I'm a professor of business and sustainable development at the University of Edinburgh in the United Kingdom. I hold a chair in sustainable finance at the European University Institute in Florence, and I'm the chief economic advisor to the Imo State government. It's my pleasure to welcome you to another edition of our program today, and hope you enjoy it. Before I start, I would like to welcome you in a particular way and share this jingle with you about the One Kindred, One Business Initiative series.
Susie, nne m ahụ gị bụ sọ mma. Ọ dị ka ị nwetala ọrụ n'oil company.
You see nwanne m mgbado udo o nweghịkwa ọrụ oil company m nwetara. Ihe ị hụrụ m na-amụke wụkwa aka ọrụ OKOBI.
Ele nke wụkwa OKOBI. Biko tupu enye m azụ, ahụ shele m anya. Ahụ m chọrọ enyemaka.
Ya bụ na ịnụbeghị maka OKOBI. Ngwa gee ntị. OKOBI wụ atụmatụ ọma gọọmenti hiwere iji kpochapụ ụbịam na-akpụ ndị mmadụ isi aghara aghara. OKOBI ga-ekewapụta ohere ọrụ maka gị o maka ọha obodo gị niile. Naanị legharịa anya gburugburu gị. Chepụta nnọọ ihe ọbụla gị na ụmụnne na ụmụnna gị ndị enyi ma ọ bụ ndị obodo gị nwere ike ịgbakọta aka mepụta ya mma dịka ịzụ ọkụkọ, azụ, oke bekee, ịkọ painiapụl, ịsụ mmanụ nkwụ ma ọ bụ mmanụ aṅụ na ọtụtụ ihe ndị ọzọ dị iche iche. Unu hazicha usoro eji eme ya ka ọ bụrụ ihe ga-amịpụta ego. Unu agbapụzie ya ọsọ gaa kpọtụrụ onye ji ọkwa Chief Economic Advisor n'ọchịchị steeti Imo. Ọ ga-agbazi unu olu nye unu ntụziaka hazie ụkpụrụ a ga-eji mee ya ka ọ kwụsị ike ma mịta ezi mkpụrụ. Ọ ga-enyekwa aka n'ikewapụta ohere ọrụ nye ndị na-achọ ọrụ n'obodo.
Biko nye m akara ekwentị ha ka m kpọọ ahụ ozugbo.
Ngwa were ihe jedata ya 07013512035 07013512035 ma ọ bụ 09114360076 09114360076. Ịkpọrọ ha ị ga-enweta ọsịsa maka ihe niile gbasara OKOBI. OKOBI wa atụmatụ bụ ịgba Shared Prosperity Government nke Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma.
OKOBI ụmụnna wike ọwụ ha agha.
Let me also invite my co-moderator, Professor Jude Nzako, to say hello to you. Prof, you want to unmute yourself?
Hello, viewers. I'll join in welcoming you to today's webinar, which, as usual, is promised to be exciting and explosive. So stay tuned and enjoy the day. Thank you, Prof.
Thank you, Prof. As always, you'll be very supportive. So let's go straight to Chief Chijioke. Chief Chijioke, do you want to unmute yourself and say hello to our audience?
Hello.
Hello, Chief. Olia.
Udo nwanne, it's my pleasure. Good morning.
Ndewo. Olee ebe ị na-anọ?
Ana m Owerri here.
Okay. Chief, nwere ike kọwara anyị ihe ị na-eme?
Yeah, my name is Chief Chijioke Isdo. I am the CEO of Chiglo Apartment and Resort Limited, nọ na Amaraku, Ugiri Road, Isiala Mbana.
Okay, so a lot of the business ị na-emekwanụ?
I'm a hotelier.
Okay. A business gị so nọ na ebe Amaraku?
Yes.
Okay.
Ugiri Road.
Business hotels niile nọcha n'Owerri, elekwa ihe ka gị ji nọrọ na ebe Ugiri ebe Mbana?
Mgbe anyị chịrị imepe ya, anyị bịa nwee feasibility study, survey, chọpụta that na ọwụghị iwu that onye ọbụla ga-aga Owerri before ya enweta hotel dị mma. So anyị arụzie that one ka o meet standard ndị nke a na-enwe n'Owerri here. And since I mekwere, people are happy. And here I na-enweta n'Owerri ọ nọ na that Amaraku there, Ugiri Road. Ndị Obolo, Ibeme, Ọka, Amaraku, part of Umudim, Umonyuku, Amozare. They are happy with the hotel around them. That's standard, that kind of a hotel. They're happy.
Okay, great. So, let me hear, I mean, is it a lucrative business from your own perspective? Does it work?
Yes, hotel is a lucrative business. Our customer forgets hard spread. Room gan no kwalagi. It's a lucrative business according to my own standard. By my own standard, I've assessed it. It's a lucrative business by my
Okay,
own
that's
standard.
good to hear. And maybe ụzọ ọka igwe arụ na aga na-enyere gị aka, okay?
Wonderful, wonderful. 15 minutes drive, in nowhere. 15 minutes drive, you are back to my base, na that America.
Okay. How long have you been in this business?
Since 2015.
Okay. So, mgbe na nwekwa n'ụzọ ahụ, how was ka ọ dị na ebe ahụ? I mean, what was the customer traffic like?
It was something else. And then I about reach that experience. But thank God, no gala.
Okay. Business gị mmadụ ole because one of the things anyị na-ekwu na one kindred one business initiative bụkwa maka job opportunities ịma nọ our country enweghị a lot of employment opportunities and people na-achọzi ihe ha ga-eme. So business gị kwanụ, how many people ka ị mere employ?
Presently, I'm 11 workers.
Okay. And I'm going to room for growth from the look of things.
Yes, our room hotel like 30 rooms hotel. Yeah, economy Nigeria. By that 2015, we had about 17 workers. But came economy be shake way. I had sizes here now our staff.
Hmm. Elekwana mkpa unu nwere asị akọwa mkpa asị hotel business ele ọdịrị mkpa ndị unu nwere?
Number one mkpa hospitality business na-enwe electricity. All number one, number two, number three. Electricity.
So elekwana unu shall manage again now without, I mean, electricity were a challenge across board. So how are you coping without it at the moment?
Like I nwere Lista, I nwere petrol, I nwere solar. Okay, I nyere onwe anyị iji boost our business. Okay, anyị mere n'onwe anyị, but ya wụrụ from government, esi anyị hụrụ ọkụ, fine. But for some time now, enwewela little improvement, but it's not enough.
How many hours of electricity could you away from the national grid from the government wetere?
Ụmụ mgbe a na-erukwe, yes, ụmụ mgbe a na-erukwe 6 hours, ụmụ mgbe a na-eme ọkụ bịa in the evening, ọ ga-anọkwa till the next day. But
Okay.
all the countable, all the countable.
Okay, but recently a lot all day. I mean, I say come on, you guys saw 6 hours per day or 3 hours on the average.
Well, no, averagely, 3 hours.
So here goes you na gọọmenti kwesịrị ịgbalị nwekwa ka electricity rikwa constant ebe ahụ ka ọrịrị unu mma akwa ya?
Yeah, they have to. Chineke mene gọvanọ anyị ebere otu o si emegerele ya mee this ọkụ ọrụ ọ ga-ede aha ya with gold n'ala Imo steeti ma ya nwee ike ime ọhịa ọkụ a ọrụ ga na ọrashi ihe a ya rụọ ya fine and good.
Okay. So anyị lewekwana anya na ndị bekee anyị ebe ahụ because if we're thinking about jobs, unu nwa ndị hotel business, ala ọdịrị ihe unu neediri beyond electricity, maybe ihe na-eri eri, otu a ọkụkọ nọ, azụ, akwa, vegetables. Where do you get those things from?
Yes, we buy from the nearby markets like Oriamara, other markets no nearby. I need to carry from them.
Okay, but ihe unu na-enweta dị a ọdụkwa at affordable rates, ihe dịka ego unu na-azụ ihe oriri ndị a. So ajụ gị si ihe ndị ahụ na-eri eri elebe unu na-eche enweta ha? Gị sọ
I get better from
na-ajụ sị ahịa ndị ahụ rate na-enye hụ na ọ dịkwanụ mma.
From Oriamako, from stores, from all no kids are available to us. All kids are available.
So that you make one kindred, one business initiative. And when communities in around you there will be here like a poultry farm or catfish or farm or vegetable farm, or no get benefit from it.
Very well, we will benefit. Even Elegemanya taking it because we have our own association here. Hoteliers Association is Alambano. So I'm thinking of taking it to them. Can I brainstorm how we can have our own farm if possible? The bag and as uncle Cornaz or as from there, create a job employment for people.
Mm.
So I'm thinking about that area.
It sounds really great. I'm gonna so that only create opportunity for others, and you also buy from the same business. Backward integration. So it's part of your value chain. I'm Professor Jude. If you have any questions for Chijok, I don't know. I think on a zoology. Prof, you want to meet yourself?
Oh, sorry. Chijok, no.
God bless you, my brother.
I think when you give. Okay, then I'll tell you now, Ugiri Amarakuru.
Along the road, there an abandoned Amarakun Ugiri. And we're a Bluesing Hotel, Chiglo Hotel. Ishamrak Bewara on have 2 low ways and let ways around. It's along the road.
Okay, it's called the Chigolo Hotel.
Yes, sir, that's my hotel.
Okay. All right, I think I know where it is. Well, sports here the other side. Room rate
I'm in rooms in the 15,000. Room signing in the AC. I'm in 15,000. We 12,000.
Right, so the minimum was 12,000. So nine they share around there. That's good.
Yes. I'm a host man be ndị American abịa enye aka maka he ebe a ka a na-alọji.
No, that's good. I know a lot of our people are on there. But
Thank you,
any other opportunity, just like Professor Meshi was suggesting to you there about starting farms, so that there will be more value chains you can take advantage of. Any other immediate opportunities, our local people with that about in a hotel there, apart from jobs, when you also here, I suggest only.
I will take the idea of OKOBI to the Hotel Association, Hotelers Association in Salambano. I will take it to them. We discuss, we look into it, we brainstorm about farming, our own farm, poultry, fishery, where we can be able to employ people, buy from there, people will buy from us, we make money as well. So I think that one has been noted in my arrangement for the next meeting.
Yeah, that would be a wonderful idea because once you know that, you will now fit properly into the OKOBI. You can now say you're an OKOBI business because getting farmers together as yourself, then producing what you use, then you will fit in properly to the program that we're running today. So thank you so much. One of these days, I will come visit you in your hotel. I hope I will have some complimentaries.
You're welcome. God bless you, sir.
Okay, Chijoke, ite kwenere anụ nchi na ihe a gị.
I na-ere bush meat.
Enwere onye nọ na program anya ihe business ka ya wa anụ nchi.
Biko ememe na ya ahụ ya eme ya ahụ.
Chinedu, ị nwere ike gwa ya otu anụ nchi gị na-eji aga?
The band there will know. Good morning, Prof.
Ndewo. Ị nwere ike kọrọ Chijioke otu isi eme anụ nchi gị? Lenụ ma onye ga-eme in ties, who knows?
Okay, I just made it size by size. And I'm size in the 50,000 naira, and one size in the 60,000, when the 70, depending on the size, you know. Until we had a always. A lot of our people like it range. So, open at Chief Chijioke get interested, we can talk after this program. Can be supplying him whenever he is interested or he needs. I'm always available.
Give me 10% of ihe retara
I
kwa ya.
want to my prof.
Chief Chijioke, ele bi na enwetakwa anụ nchi gị chịzụ anụ nchi taa, for example, ele bi ga-eje chọta?
I went to tell them from that Okigwe downtown and go Okigwe along the express. And when the main road.
And I did regular, ha na-ewetara gị ya often?
Most of the time, so when guest, special guest.
Okay. So ihe banyere ka ị chọrọ ime with ndị association gị, if you need any help in that regard in terms of how to set it up, the office is there to assist. You have our number. And then you need to somebody like Chinedu who make the connection so that we can know as much as you want. But do you want to leave your number? I'm going to na hotel gị or onye chọrọ special rate. O nwere ike kpọọ si ya nụrụ aha gị na radio na ihe mere taa. Who knows? They may also want to visit you and see other things you can offer. Can you leave your number?
Chiglo Hotels Pano camera now monitor her menu. Or the accessible on close to the main road.
So Chijioke, we can quarter here again because we lost you. We lost you again for about 30 seconds. I want you to use this opportunity to promote your business because we are here to support businesses in Imo State. So can you tell our audience again about the facilities in Western Nigeria? Fine. So Chinedu, let's continue with you. So you in Naniho hotel business. What do you think? What will be a reflection on what you had so far from Chief Chijioke?
Okay, ndị be ndị ono aha nwụ Chinedu elu ụwa eji event gburugburu mara m. With regards to ihe Chief kwuru, I see a lot of opportunities that are bound in that sector. Okay, with regards to ihe gbasara the sourcing of ihe eji eri ụmụ ihe tattoos and rattles like chicken, snails and catfish. I think that now there is an opportunity for an OKOBI business there. Okay, they can come together as a group and start up a portable farm that can supply them their meat sources, their animal protein sources. Okay, now supply her their chicken, their fish, and their snails. Bob and honey, they will simply buy from these people. You know, the association can come together as one, start up this business. The name is backward integration. And the hotel need the meat. They will simply go to the farm and buy. Okay, instead of figure out outside, thereby improving that business and then spreading the profits around the owners, that is the group members of that business. It's an amazing amazing opportunity for them. Also considering the fact that now that place is a satellite town to Owerri. So even they on a very good day, how a push their animal protein business into Owerri, Mahanwe SS. So there is an opportunity for an OKOBI business there. There is.
And now as you're speaking, sir, I'm wondering whether you've done, I mean, maybe you're already oversubscribed, so you may not need to, but okay, the demand analysis of Nchi business, I mean, Nchi meat, na Imo State, or even over Axis, right? Since the hotels are there. I don't know, have you done that survey?
No, I haven't done that, but I'm that now, for me, I will be a good marketer. And I believe that anything they got here, you got market that thing. And with good marketing, you can be able to generate demands for a particular product. Say for instance, na nchọrọ push my into business na Owerri now. Ama m na amagwara m na ndị mmadụ ji eri nchi well. All I need to do is to begin a marketing campaign and get people to know that nchi are available. How man not available? The demand will start coming in. So isi waka m dejewe mewe survey ahụ. I'm not that type of person. I already know that with marketing, a good marketing, I can sell any product.
Yes, but there is also an opportunity to expand your business. That's what I'm trying to explore with you here.
Yes. Like I told you in the last, like I told you in the last program, I'm working towards setting up an OKOBI business, a portable farm in our mama. Okay, so very soon it will start taking shape. I'm planning to gather my 8th grade members of OKOBI, gather some of them and some of my Ondo Monna. Then we'll set up a portable business. We'll not only concentrate on unchi, even bushmeat, because now on the channel one no, only some hunters in a supply bushmeat in Bada and the rest. You know, so what we do is when they get them from the wild, they send it to me and we'll put it in a cold room. So sometimes they may want like 10, 20 mbada, antelope, deer, and freezer. You know, so now imagine bringing that type of thing down to my place, which is our mama, you know, a very good way to diversify my market.
Yeah. So obviously I'm not bushmeat kind of business, right?
Yes, bushmeat processing. That would be a BMP, bushmeat processing business, where we strictly sell bushmeat, meats gotten from the wild. They didn't ababute mbada, ababute all these things. We process them and pack them in the freezer and then sell.
But the Ghana because if you're also looking at it from a sustainability perspective, environmental and biodiversity issues, they frown at it because of certain things going extinct. Okay, but animal husbandry. Another way to make it available to the people and also make it attractive to people who might be interested in biodiversity and these days. So even if you're looking for funding, somebody will not say you are depleting the natural
resources.
But you're rather protecting and increasing. And it can also be a marketing cell for you that you are contributing to biodiversity and conservation, yes, in that sense.
Yeah. Another thing I intend to do when I start that is, you know, I will also convince these hunters to catch these wild animals alive. Because I have some Yoruba hunters that I follow. I see them that they keep some in their houses and feed them, you know. So it's something I intend to do too, you know, capture some of these antelopes alive and then try and breed them and see if they will do well.
Okay. Your number again in case a community not sure, because you can also consult for these communities, can't you? Because let's assume I want to set up a bushmeat industry or processing factory. You'll be able to help me. So
yes, I can.
And we can your number again so people can reach out to you.
Okay, my prof. My number is 080 60 58 7854.
What also?
080 60 58 7854. Thank you, Prof.
Thank you. Stay with us. Chief Chijoki, we can get your number in case. That's where we stopped the last time. If you want to unmute yourself, tell us a bit about your business. This is a chance for you to sell your business to our audience and then give a number people can reach you on if you are still there. Okay, while we wait for Chijoki, Prof, over to you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, Chijoki. Yeah, go ahead. Now line again.
Okay. Yes, Hotel Iowa Chigula Apartment and Resort Limited on along Ugiri Amarako Road, on the Bandra Amarako Ugiri around the road. I know where Okon. I know room signing in AC, on heater, I want a camera, I did a bad hotel around in and out, and price inside the affordable, or the accessible from the location of the hotel to the main road to where here is about 15 minutes drive. Our telephone number is 080 3308 1108. 080-3308-1108.
Okay, fantastic. Still stay with us, Chief Maginwohere. But at least in case anyone does, I'll get Jugaju. Prof, Ngwan, over to you.
Hello, hi, Prof.
Over to you, yes, yeah.
Okay, thanks. Chinedu, my brother, you so much talked about this nchi meat. What would you say is the special thing about nchi meat? Why is it so special while people always die for it? When we have cow meat, goat meat, and chicken and all that thing. So what's special about it?
Okay, my prof. First, when nchi, white meat, are one of the best meats recommended by doctors for hypertensive and diabetic patients. Second, nchi is the second sweetest, if not the first sweetest rodent after the porcupine, ebiogu, amongst the micro livestock. Among the rodents, nchi tokaracha hancha niile. Then third, nchi anụ nwere low fat and is very tender. It may mistake itself, nchi ahụ agbaricha, so it's a tender meat that even the old and the young can enjoy. So these three reasons make it one of the best meats for anybody natural proper enjoyment on water.
Okay, the anunchi, are they cheaper than the normal cow meat and goat meat? Is it cheaper or more expensive?
It's more expensive because it's it's an exclusive meat. It's not a meat meant for the poor. Yes, it's an exclusive meat, sir.
Okay, so now coming back to OKOBI into farm as an OKOBI business. Okay. For me or others that would like to go into that business, what would be the minimum cost on your shari? How would our listeners, how can any of them start in farm?
Okay, there are three steps to starting an nchi farm or a grass cutter farm. The first step would that you are supposed to learn how to breed and handle them. Either they got training on Israel or they watch a video. Once you're done, the second step when they got a cage, either they iron cage, wooden cage, or concrete cage. Then third and the last would that they got source nchi. You have to buy nchi from a farmer who is breeding them, or you can source from the wild. But it is always advisable that Nezoro from a farmer when history of the grass cutters. Now, in terms of the cost of ibido nchi, depending on how on your budget, but for the least budget, I think 350,000 can start a one colony grass cutter farm. Grass cutters are polygamous in nature, so we group them in colonies or families of 1 male to 4 females. Now, this 1 male to 4 females for under the 2 to 3 months old, have between 200 and 250,000, more 210,000. So when you have 1 colony, now or cage. Every cage got cost between 50,000 and 150,000, depending on how many deck or material road the cage. So Zuruziya, Epidezo, Izunchi, one can hear much in herbivorous animal, Rojata, Ahia, elephant grass, guinea grass, Osisiogo, Azo sugar cane, potato, oka, Henry Wundinchi, Azoka, oka, IFM harvest, everything that then oka food. So you can source their food around you. And had between 1 and 15 children 2 times in a year. So could have more 8, 9, 10, or more 2 times in a year. If you know how so depending on your budget, 350,000 can start you with 1 colony. So consider if you're naturally bido on a larger scale, then a bido with 10 colonies, 20 colonies. Then the more animals you are starting with, the more the cost on our budget.
Okay, how long is nchi and more how long can before you or iri?
Okay, how long have you before you do all the 2 people in nchi? ndị na-azụ azụ na ndị na-eri eri. So ị chọrọ irechi ndị na-azụ azụ, you start selling them from 2 months. Ị chọrọ irechi ndị na-eri eri, you start selling them from 10 months and above.
10 months. So,
Yes, sir.
okay, so Ofunchi now, on I say like Bugomia time for 10 months. Then shows the then can work a can take some profit. I got a can make it off.
You will carry over from 40,000 and above.
Okay. So, but then as an expert in this area, own some group now, Bido OKOBI business, and we're 350,000 start here. So how much profit do you reckon they can make at the end of 10 months?
At the end of 10 months?
Yes.
Okay. All the dicey. At the end of 10 months, remember that now here has the children which are between 2 and 3 months old. So at the end of 10 months, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 7 months. At the end of 10 months, the animals will be pregnant. So they might not be making any sale or any money, except that they decide to make money from other sources, like training people, like affiliate marketing, like selling materials on tours. Because at the end of that 10 months, which is 7 months, if the animals have been successfully mated, they will be pregnant then. And in Tijebung, we are 5 months. So at the end of that 7 months, that 10 months, which is 7 months, 5 months, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 12 months, they will litter. So for 12 months, the animals are more if they mate at the end of that 10 months. So they will not make any money except that Nahachara, it may be making money for maybe training and the rest. Or till then that 12 months, 13th, 14th month, hey, rare. Maybe I decide let's say 2 colonies, which is 10 animals. Then Hakuzo 200,000 or 220 or 230 for 1 colony. 2 colonies are about 420 or 430, depending on the ego they have. And they will still have animals on ground to sell.
So basically, it take at least 2 years before they'll start talking of you were a profit or you were a go from the business. Taking about 13 to 15 months before working with a ego money from selling the animals, the children, the offspring, not taking more profit from the business, because even from the day one, they can start taking profit if they choose to. Okay. All right. Thank you. So, and you're available in any group, I can actually be the chief farm.
Adam Active 247 Prof.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, Kennedy. I think what you're saying in essence that also people who are thinking of giving palliatives to their people this Easter. Okay, we're only with 2 million naira, Ijigora rice and all sorts. But
Yes.
if you have 2 million, 3 million, you can spare some. Yeah, may pay this kind of business. It may take a year time, but you have sown a seed that will eventually remain sustainable. So
of course, and the beautiful thing, on the beautiful thing about his profit that now is all around us. You need the go away feed and the rest for them. As long as you are in the rural areas, you can simply get this food around you, all the easy to source. Aifia, Oka, Apple, Oisi Apple, and the rest.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Welcome,
and if you are just joining us, this is the One Kindred, One Business Initiative series brought to you by the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor to the Imo State Government.
Susie, name I hope some what you went alone, know your company.
You see one name, Mbadu Only company with her. Namuke, OKOBI.
OKOBI. Equal to Penyamazo. I will shell mania. I won't train your market.
Yabuni, OKOBI. Ngwagente. OKOBI OKOBI wa atụmatụ ọma gọọmenti hiwere iji kpochapụ ụbịam na-akpụ ndị mmadụ isi aghara aghara. OKOBI ga-ekewapụta ohere ọrụ maka gị o maka ọha obodo gị niile. Naanị legharịa anya gburugburu gị chepụta nnọọ ihe ọbụla gị na ụmụnne na ụmụnna gị, ndị enyi maọbụ ndị obodo gị nwere ike ịgbakọta aka mepụta ya mma, dịka ịzụ ọkụkọ, azụ, oke bekee, ịkọ painapụl, ịsụ mmanụ nkwụ maọbụ mmanụ aṅụ na ọtụtụ ihe ndị ọzọ dị iche iche. Unu hazicha usoro eji eme ya ka ọ bụrụ ihe ga-amịpụta ego. Unu agbapụzie ya ọsọ gaa kpọtụrụ onye ji ọkwa Chief Economic Advisor n'ọchịchị steeti Imo. Ọ ga-agbazi unu olu nye unu ntụziaka, hazie ụkpụrụ a ga-eji mee ya ka ọ kwụsị ike ma mịta ezi mkpụrụ. Ọ ga-enyekwa aka n'ikewapụta ohere ọrụ nye ndị na-achọ ọrụ n'obodo.
Biko nye m akara ekwentị ha ka m kpọọ ahụ ozugbo ozugbo.
Ngwa were ihe dedata ya 07013512035 07013512035 maọbụ 09114360076 09114360076. Ịkpọrọ ha ị ga-enweta ọsịsa maka ihe niile gbasara OKOBI. OKOBI wa atụmatụ bụ ịgba Shared Prosperity Government nke Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma.
OKOBI ụmụnna wike ọwụ ha agha.
Okay, great. But before I go to the office to invite Mrs. Adezenwaka to give us an update of what the office is doing, I want to invite our co-moderator, OKOBI, to say hello if he is available.
Yeah, Prof, I want to thank all of you for the good job you're doing. Unfortunately, today, I've had very serious network issues. It's been breaking and bringing me back and all that. But I want to say that the people who are interested in grass cutter business must also know that they will have to exercise a lot of patience in that business, since it will take you up to a year to make profit. And most importantly, they must also have certain things they are doing by the corner that can sustain them in the process. So I wish them good luck. And I want to thank the guy who has actually spoken to us about this business. And like Prof told him, we hope to bring him back or organize a couple of OKOBI farmers who will be interested in this Nchi business so that he can lay his ideas to them. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Okanukwem. I think he could make a lot of sense because Nchi can also be done in conjunction with other things. So that way they can make money. When you make poultry, we can make money from the poultry while waiting for the Nchi business to mature. But that's fine. So let me invite Mrs. Adezenwaka to tell us about, give us some update about the office and the activities that the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor has for OKOBI businesses.
Okay, thank you very much, Prof. And hello, everyone. Welcome to another OKOBI webinar series. I am here to give you an update on what the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor have been up to. We're still training businesses. We are still bringing more people on board the OKOBI train. And just like the people that have spoken on this webinar have highlighted, that there are different businesses under the hospitality value chain, not just the grass cutter business. There are other businesses like poultry supplies, there's catfish supplies. People can actually come together to supply drinks. You know, everything is about how you structure and package your business. But first of all, you have to come together as a group. And that is where the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor is still there, helping people, helping groups to set up their businesses, turning their concepts into bankable projects, and helping them to structure their businesses, doing their needs assessments, their planning, their governance models, everything that we can offer. We offer a lot of hand-holding opportunities just to make sure that your ideas can flourish and your ideas can be turned into businesses. So we are always open and willing to assist you.
Okay, before you continue, you know, some people now just say, how do we start? Even I know OKOBI, I think too complex, Nancy. And some people also say, can I do this thing with other people? Trust one issue, government. So they come up with, there are many reasons why not to start it, but we also know those that have started. So, okay, advice in people who are not thinking of this, but they don't know how to go about it?
First of all, I will tell them that there is nothing we are doing in life that is not a bold step. That is not a risk to be taken. So the most important thing is, do you want to do it? Can you point 1, 2, 3 people that you want to do it with? Then let us help you to do it. We can help you build a structure where trust will not be an issue, where you can actually set up that structure that people can run or do your business, focusing on their areas of expertise and in such a way that that business can thrive and be bankable. So we are happy to handhold them. And we can always advise them that whatever you don't start can haunt you in the future. We have 350 OKOBI businesses at the moment. And all those people also thought like you at some point. And here they are thriving and doing their businesses. So the most important thing is the willingness to do it. If we can trust people to contribute money and build community halls, like Prof. Elias said, then we can actually do other things together. And so many businesses all over the world are not owned by one person. A lot of people came together and started their businesses and found ways to overcome whatever insecurities they have. So OKOBI businesses can thrive. OKOBI businesses are thriving. And we have training resources online that you can follow through to understand and get all your questions answered so that you can actually start your OKOBI business. So we are open and we are happy to assist all day, every day. Just call on our numbers. And I also want you to know that OKOBI is going to Olu. OKOBI is having a summit in Olu zone, and the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor is collaborating with the KO Mbadiwe University in Olu to hold a one-day OKOBI summit. And why are we doing this? We are trying to expand the OKOBI idea into the different zones in Imo State. We want to explore opportunities and strategies that will increase the OKOBI reach in all the geopolitical zones of the state. So it's a come one, come all event, but you have to, especially for those that are based in Olu, you have to show interest, and we invite all the president generals of the different communities. We invite the traditional rulers to come together for this summit where we can discuss and explore ways that we can filter into our communities the OKOBI business idea. On the 29th of April, 2025. So some of the key highlights of the summit will be that we're going to discuss OKOBI in details. We're going to bring it to your fold and explain it in language that you will understand. And we're also going to see and explore opportunities in these communities that OKOBI businesses can take advantage of. We're also going to announce the winners of the OKOBI Business Grants. We launched a grant at the last quarter of last year, and a lot of people applied. We've been going through the stages and the processes to tease out and to make sure that the real people that are investment ready win these grants. And finally, during this summit, the winners of OKOBI Business Grants will be announced. We also want to inaugurate OKOBI Business Club for students. So we are going to start catching them young by building an entrepreneurial mindset in the hearts of these students, where they can, maybe by the time they are done with their studies, they are already ready to set up their own OKOBI businesses. So the OKOBI Business Club for the students will be launched at the OKOBI Summit. And again, we have new grants that are available and open for applications. So as the office had promised, I see these OKOBI business grants as a promise kept, because I remember when I spoke sometime last year and I said that the office has been working behind the scenes to get partners, to get people to support the OKOBI businesses. So we've doled out the first grants, and this time we're having another grant that we are already advertising for people to apply. But the truth is that if your business is not ready, you will not be able to get that grant. So if you want to be considered for these grants? You have to be investment ready. And how can you be investment ready? Make sure your business is registered as a group-owned business. Make sure that your business is structured and can employ or sustain employment of a good number of people. Make sure your business can create wealth and make profit, and make sure your business is showing potential for growth and profitability. So if you think that your business is meeting this criteria, go ahead and apply.
A lot of businesses in the Imo State, right? They have to be in Imo
Yes.
State.
Yes, Imo State-based businesses. Yeah.
And from the look of things, how much can Hage win in a grant in total?
Yeah, we have a business can win up to 5 million naira total in the new grants. Yeah, and there's no limit. You can apply to each and every one of the grants that is being advertised. So you will not say because you've applied for one, you won't apply for the other. No. If your business meets the eligibility criteria for the 3 grants, go ahead and apply and you'll be considered.
Okay, a deadline for the grants or you may apply.
Yeah, the deadline is May 31st, 2025.
Okay, so they have more than 6 weeks. They're ready. So
Yeah.
5 million naira Hage win if
Yeah.
they apply. Okay?
Exactly.
Okay, ha chọkwana inweta anyị na nọmba ịkpọ the office. Enwere nọmba ha ga-eji nweta the office?
Yes, our office is available. You can call us on 0911 436 0076. Again, 0911 436 0076. You can also WhatsApp us on 070 135 12035. WhatsApp again, 070 135 12035. Or you can book an appointment to the office. You can go to our office, but that is strictly on appointment at the State Government House.
Okay, biko nyekwa date that Olu event and time ọ ga-eje ebido.
OKOBI Business Summit will be on the 29th of April 2025, and it will start at 10 a.m.
And that will be owned by the way University, the venue, right?
Yeah,
No
in
need
the
that.
hall. Yeah, KO Mbadiwe University Hall in Olo.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mrs. Adeze Waka. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
For the information. So let's go to Comrade Abagwa. Comrade Abagwa Nenyere, do you want to introduce yourself? I mean, I leave that to you to do.
Yeah, good morning, Prof.
Hello, Tide.
My Prof. No.
So, do you want to tell us your name and what you do?
Yes, my name is Comrade Kingsley Abagwa. I'm na C-Hub. Na-enyekwana aka na consulting. Ịkụziri ndị mmadụ ihe gbasara OKOBI a na-etinyekwa ya n'ọrụ ka a na-ahụ ya n'anya na ọ na-aga aga. Ọtụtụ ndị anyị kụwatakwara ya n'ụzọ nke anyị si na-akụwata ya na ihe ndị anyị mụtara nọkwa na-etinye ya n'ọrụ ya na-agakwa n'anya ya.
Okay, a lot of ndị mmadụ na-ejikwa na-agwa gị when you meet them si na-akọrọ ha maka one, do they come to you or you go to them? How does it work?
Na mbụ ha na-abịa to us na mbụ anyị na-aga bụrụ to people dịka ịkụwatara ha maka na anọbeghị ya ihere ka na-aga chọọchị agbasa chọọchị na-ata onye ụkọchukwu ikikere na-achọrọ ịkụwata tụrụ ndị Christian mother na Christian father. Last week Sunday anọ m na St. Columbus Amimo Immaculate Conception Catholic Church ebe m jere kụwatara ndị nne na ndị nna maka ihe gbasara OKOBI. Ndị nne ha onye isi ha akpọọla m aha mmadụ ole o debetara na already na ya mere ha na-akpa ọtụtụ nakwa nọ anụ olu anyị na redio ha ndị ajọkwanụ ndị nne kenọ mege asị nnọ mege gịnị asọwụ ndị OKOBI ahụ nwa bịara gwa anyị okwu lekwoto ochi akụzigara anyị ya so ọrụ ụzọ iche iche ndị ụfọdụ na-anọbeghị anyị ejekwuru ha ndị nụkwara na-anọ na-agbakwa ndị mmadụ maka anyị na-akụzikwere ha.
Elekwana ihe ha na-ekwu ka ihe wụ some of the challenges ha na-enwe to start.
Onwe na onye Igbo ime itere na ga-agwa gị n'ọwụ ego wụ mkpa ha mana ọtụtụ n'ime ha ga-awụzi mgbe anyị kpọkụziri ha kụwata mara ha ihe ndị ọzọ nọ n'ime ya na-awụcha ego dịka ịkpọkọta mmadụ ọnụ a na-adịcha ofele, ịkpọkọta mmadụ ọnụ ndị na-eme ihe dị iche iche, ịkpọkọta ha sị ha bịa mewe ihe na otu nọ n'otu nga mewe ya. Ọwụ ndị niile ka o techara anya maka ihe awụnụ mitin ndị Christian mother ka ọ na-awụ mitin ndị Christian father. Anyị ihe na-ahụ ya dịka biznes azụmahịa ka ọwụ. So ịkpọkọta ha ọnụ si mgbe bịa nọ ka anọ n'otu nga ịma na docha isi na-eme ka ihe ka vileji onye ọbụla mara n'ibe ya, ndị na-eri ogo otu amara na ahụ ndị na-eri ike ndị kpụrụ ibe ha ọgwụ ị nwere ike ịkpọkọ ha otu nga otu onye agbalaga ndị ka agbalaga mana ọ na anyị kụwaziere ha dịka usoro anyị na-esi amata ya mmadụ amata na ọwụ ihe ịrụtakwara ka ejikwe enweta uru ahịa dị iche iche ha ghụtazie ya sị ihe ọwụ otu ihe a dị enwewezie mmasị n'ime ya.
Okay, ọ dịkwa ka ụfọdụ na-efe ilu na gọọmenti kwesịrị inye ha ego ha ji ebido. So how do you overcome that barrier?
Well, that is the essence of consulting. Number one, people na-awụtaghị ọrụ maka na-awụta ya na-akpọ product knowledge. Gọọmenti enwe nga adọwara ha ego enyeghị mmadụ mana gọọmenti na-ekọbatara ha usoro a na-echi akpata ego ka e wee eziokwu ọtụtụ imerime ndị na-agbakwa mitin dị iche iche. Every asfeja ma ha gba 2000 every gba ha na-edome ya iji zụrụ rice a na-eri na Krismas ma ntanimo afọ gwụ ha eke ya mana ịbịa gba ha sị ego unu na-edome weta ekele na ya ka anyị tii ya ji meme ihe otu gbagba aka ha hụkwa na uru dị na ya karịrị akarị. Mgbe ụfọdụ anyị akụwatakwara ndị ụlọ anyị ndị nọ ala bekee si lekwe ndị dị otu a na-ata ahụhụ nyekwere na anyị 1 million naira ka anyị tinye n'ọrụ lee ma ọ ga-abara ha uru. Ha nwụkwadata etinye ya na-amonitọ ya ego ahụ n'efu ya dịrị ha izi kara mgbe akpọ ha ego 1 naira na ego 2 naira. Ọrụ na anyị natacha ego agahụ na ọtụtụ n'ime ha na-eji ego na-eji nne na-enweta ihe karịrị minimum wage n'otu ọnwa na-enyekwuru onwe ha aka. So ọwụcha na gọọmenti that we all depend for the source but we try to create resources within and also reach out for those. However, even when we get from the diaspora who do not want to take back the money, we also create the impression to them that is a payback loan. But when they make it, we can actually increase the little we give them to trade with.
Anyị example ndị na-ege anyị ntị na-aga na-eme imagine si nwere example ị nwere ị ga-asị I help this community or I help this group,
yes, ịbịa na anyị eme n'ebe dị iche iche anyị nwe bido ebe a na-akpọduru ewuru n'Ụmụeri anyị agaala Ụmụlogbo ụzọ agba anyị nọkwa na duru emedokwa na Ikeduru Amimo na-aga mana ndị ka anyị megocha ugbu a ritizim chọrọ ịkọwapụtaziri ndị mmadụ ghọọ ihe niile awụcha production ikekwe ime mmanụ makwa na ime ịkwụjapụ na garị makwa na ịdụ akwa. Yes, iweọcha Adaeze Nwaka mgbe ọ na-ekwu ya ọsọgodi na-agbakọrọ na-ere mgbe ma ọ gịnị ịbịa together mee something to make profit. So ihe anyị na-achọpụtazi na-awụ ọtụtụ many people are at home, they are healthy but they are not doing anything. Some bịa ha gwa gị na amụrụ ha ahịa so they depend on a huge capital which they want to start investment. But we said no, we can actually make you get 4,000 naira on your own every day. And if you are getting 4,000 naira and you are giving me 500 from it, you can actually make above minimum wage over 72,000 naira in a month. What do? We discovered that more like somebody make a lunch. So what we decided to make some market research, and they said, okay, come, I need 5 women who are healthy, but they don't have anything. I sourced for the fund like 1 million naira, and I gave each of them 100,000 every day. So what we do, they go inside a little step into what we call bush market or village markets. So anybody in a village here, there is no day people don't come to market with oil or plantain or banana. There must be goods which they want to sell. So we have speculators who monitor all this. So that person, for instance, the one we ran, we woke up around 6:30 in the morning and went to Afuzaba, a market in Uzaba. The plantain here from villagers bring so many. So we bought each head at 4,000 naira. And the woman who bought it has 100,000. So she bought about 50 heads of the plantain at 4,000, which is about 40,000, 50,000 naira, and left. So by the time we arrived over here and went to relief market, she sold them at 88,000. Something she bought at 4,000, she's selling at 80,000, making 40,000 instant. And I asked her to give me 500 naira. She was excited. She might not make all of it at the same day. Similar with oil. The cost of oil in this local village is not the same in Owerri, because as at the time those people were there, their need are as much as a businessman. Their need is to eat that day, to get the fish, carry their plantain, has razzle. But me,
comrade, what you're saying in a nutshell is that you can also support OKOBI businesses by people like you who may have 1,000, 1 million naira, 500,000. So instead of people waiting, the government can that big money, or when a bank can lend them, and we can lend them when can these OKOBI businesses by providing funds as you are doing. Is that what you're saying in essence?
Exactly. 500,000, small money, not waiting until we get a loan of 5 million naira from but these people will also do better with small money, not solely depending on the government.
Okay, onye chiri nweta gị na ele number nwere ike eji nweta gị.
Okay, number m wo 080 340 73228.
Kpọkwa ya ọzọ.
080 340 73228.
Okay. Thank you very much. We've come to the end of it. As usual, time flies. So it leaves me the opportunity to thank our panelists, Chief Chijioke, Chinedu, Mrs. Adeze Nwaka, and Comrade Kingsley. And also to thank my co-moderators, Professor Jude Nzako and Dr. K. Anukwen. It's been a pleasure hosting you today, and I remain Professor Kenneth Amechi.
Susie, nne m ahụ gị bụ sọ mma. Ọ dị ka ị nwetala ọrụ n'oil company.
You see nwanne m, mgbado udo o nweghịkwa ọrụ oil company m nwetara. Ihe hụrụ m na-amụke wụkwa aka ọrụ OKOBI.
Ele nke wụkwa OKOBI. Biko tupu enye m azụ, ahụ chele m anya. Ahụ m chọrọ enyemaka.
Ya bụ na ịnụbeghị maka OKOBI. Ngwa gee ntị. OKOBI wa atụmatụ ọma gọọmenti hiwere iji kpochapụ ụbịam na-akpụ ndị mmadụ isi aghara. OKOBI ga-ekewapụta ohere ọrụ maka gị o, maka ọha obodo gị niile. Naanị legharịa anya gburugburu gị. Chepụta nnọọ ihe ọbụla gị na ụmụnne na ụmụnna gị, ndị enyi ma ọ bụ ndị obodo gị nwere ike ịgbakọta aka mepụta ya mma, dịka ịzụ ọkụkọ, azụ, oke bekee, ịkọ painiapụl, ịsụ mmanụ nkwụ ma ọ bụ mmanụ aṅụ na ọtụtụ ihe ndị ọzọ dị iche iche. Unu hazicha usoro eji eme ya ka ọ bụrụ ihe ga-amịpụta ego. Unu agbapụzie ya ọsọ gaa kpọtụrụ onye ji ọkwa Chief Economic Advisor n'ọchịchị steeti Imo. Ọ ga-agbazi unu olu nye unu ntụziaka, hazie ụkpụrụ a ga-eji mee ya ka ọ kwụsị ike ma mịta ezi mkpụrụ. Ọ ga-enyekwa aka n'ikewapụta ohere ọrụ nye ndị na-achọ ọrụ n'obodo.
Biko nye m akara ekwentị ha ka m kpọọ ahụ ozugbo.
Ngwa were ihe dedata ya 0701 351 2035 0701 351 2035 ma ọ bụ 0911 436 0076 0911 436 0076. Ịkpọrọ ha ị ga-enweta ọsịsa maka ihe niile gbasara OKOBI. OKOBI wa atụmatụ bụ ịgba Shared Prosperity Government nke Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma.
OKOBI ụmụnna wike ọwụ ha